Welcome back to Big Buks Coins Information channel, where ordinary coin, Australia 10 cent. A common coin is more valuable than a lifetime of hard work. It's enough to change your destiny in a single heartbeat. This is not a fairy tale. This is not a myth. Something surprising is happening in the world of rare coins right now. Auction. Each of these coins has a history like pure gold, mystery, and a story so powerful it will shake you to your core. That's how you'll never see pocket change. Honest and interesting channel. Big Buks Coins for collectors across the Australian extraordinary treasure. If you're new here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and today, you're going to discover that could shock you right out of your seat. Some of those coin, if sitting unnoticed in your collection or pocket change, could be worthy. Australia 10 cent history, right into the palm of your hand. And trust me, every single coin selling from Few Will News. Look at your change, the same vary again. Let's unlock the treasure vault starting with coin. They can change a person's life in a single heartbeat. These are not just coins. They are treasures of history and keys to unimaginable wealth. Today's video is going to be absolutely mind-blowing because we're diving into the top 5 ultra-rare Australian 10-cent coins that are breaking records in today's auction markets. These coins might be small, but their value is massive. Some of these 10-cent pieces are selling for hundreds of thousands of dollars. And what's even more exciting is that they're coins you might already have at home. So, if you've ever dreamed of finding that one coin that could change your life, stay tuned until the end of this video because the stories, history, and market values we're about to reveal are nothing short of extraordinary. The year 1968 marked a new chapter in Australia's coinage history. It was a time of modernization and national pride, just 2 years after the introduction of decimal currency in 1966. The Australian 10-cent coin, which replaced the old shilling, quickly became one of the most recognizable coins in circulation, sleek, silver-colored, and featuring the graceful image of a lyrebird, one of Australia's most unique native species. But 1968 wasn't just another minting year. It was the first major year of full-scale production after the decimal transition, and during this time, the Royal Australian Mint faced a massive demand for new coinage. The 10-cent coin struck that year was meant to be strong, durable, and perfectly balanced, a symbol of Australia's forward-looking economy. However, only a fraction of the 1968 coins were struck to perfect minting standards, and among those, only a handful remain today in fine or near uncirculated condition. Those rare survivors are now worth more than their weight in gold, literally. Each 1968 fine-condition coin tells a story of craftsmanship, heritage, and luck. It's the coin that launched a legacy, and for many collectors, it represents the holy grail of early Australian decimal coinage. Now let's talk about what truly sets the 1968 Australia 10-cent coin apart from all the rest. First, the design. The reverse of the coin features the beautifully detailed lyrebird, its feathers gracefully fanning out in an elegant curve. This image captures the essence of Australia's wildlife and artistry. The intricate detailing on the bird's tail feathers is especially stunning on the fine-condition coins, where every line and texture remains sharp and visible even decades later. The obverse side features the young portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machine, a portrait that represents both youth and authority. On the fine-condition coins, her profile remains crisp, with no fading or surface wear, making it a visual masterpiece of minting precision. But here's where it gets even more fascinating. Some 1968 coins were produced with minor die variations and planchet errors, giving them an even higher value among collectors. These small imperfections from the minting process actually make the coin more desirable, as they serve as proof of the original striking process used during that early period. And when you hold one of these coins in fine condition, the difference is undeniable. The luster, the metallic tone, the sharp relief, everything about it radiates rarity. Over the years, the 1968 Australia 10-cent coin has developed almost a cult following among serious numismatists. Its rarity and fine condition has made it one of the most sought-after coins in the entire Australian decimal series. Think about this. Millions of 10-cent coins were produced that year, but how many do you think survived in fine, uncirculated condition after over 5 decades of daily use? Almost none. Most were spent, scratched, or corroded through time. That's why when one of these pristine coins appears at an auction, it sparks bidding wars that make headlines. Collectors from across Australia and even from overseas eagerly compete to own one. Why? Because this coin represents the early spirit of modern Australia. It's a piece of national identity, a symbol of transition, and a perfect example of minting excellence. In the last few years, demand for this coin has skyrocketed as collectors have started realizing just how few of these exist in fine condition. The price trend has been upward and shows no signs of slowing down. Many experts believe that the 1968 10-cent coin could double or even triple in value within the next decade as more people enter the rare coin market. And now comes the moment you've been waiting for: the current market value. The 1,968 Australian 10-cent fine condition rare coin has been recently valued at a jaw-dropping $970,600 in today's auction market. That's nearly $1 million for a coin most people once thought was worth just 10 cents. This kind of appreciation is unprecedented. It's a perfect storm of rarity, historical significance, and collector demand. Each time one of these coins changes hands, its story grows and its legacy deepens. It's no longer just a coin. It's an investment, a trophy, and a piece of Australian pride. Collectors consider this coin the crown jewel of early decimal coinage, and holding one feels like owning a living piece of history. Every detail, every edge, every shine tells a story of precision and preservation. Now, here's the exciting part for you, the viewer who might be sitting on a small fortune without even realizing it. If you want to hunt for this rare gem, start by checking your older coin jars, inherited collections, or even your local flea markets. You'd be surprised at how many valuable coins are hiding in plain sight. When you examine a 10-cent coin from 1968, look closely at its surface. Does it still shine with that original silver glow? Are the details of the lyrebird and queen's portrait still crisp and clear? If so, you might be looking at a treasure worth tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars. Remember, never polish or clean your coin, as it can destroy its original finish and dramatically reduce its value. Keep it stored safely in a plastic coin capsule or soft holder, away from moisture and air exposure. If you believe you have an exceptional specimen, get it graded by a professional grading service, such as authentication is key in the world of high-value coins. And most importantly, stay informed. The market for rare Australian coins is booming, and prices are constantly evolving. Here at Big Buks Coins, we track these trends and bring you up-to-date insights so you never miss a valuable opportunity. The 1,968 Australian 10-cent fine condition rare coin is more than just currency. It's a time capsule of Australia's proud past and a shining symbol of its numismatic future. From its elegant design to its deep historical significance, it continues to captivate collectors, historians, and investors alike. At a staggering $970,600 in current value, this coin stands as one of the most prized possessions in Australian coin collecting history. Its rarity, beauty, and connection to the birth of decimal currency make it a true masterpiece, one that defines the phrase, small but mighty. So, before you spend that next 10-cent coin, take a moment. Flip it over. Look at the date. Because that simple coin in your hand could be worth more than a luxury car, a house, or even a lifetime of savings. Next up, don't mind coin number 2. The story of the 2016 Australian 10-cent coin begins in the modern era of precision minting, a time when Australia's Royal Mint had perfected the art of striking flawless coins. The 10-cent piece has long been a symbol of national pride, carrying the image of the lyrebird, an emblem of beauty, mimicry, and freedom. But in 2016, something remarkable happened. Among the millions of standard coins struck for circulation, a handful emerged with unusual surface reactions coins that aged in a unique way, developing a rust-like appearance that made them look ancient and one-of-a-kind. This was not the result of damage, but a rare chemical reaction in the coin's metal composition and environmental exposure. The rust coloration turned each affected coin into a visual masterpiece, something that looked like a relic pulled straight from a lost Australian treasure chest. Collectors quickly noticed that these 2016 rust coins carried an aura of mystery. They weren't damaged. They were transformed by time. Their distinct hue and texture became highly desirable, marking them as standout examples of how nature and history can come together to create beauty beyond mint perfection. What makes this 2016 10-cent rust coin so special isn't just its surface, it's the complete package. The combination of natural oxidation, the coin's circulation wear, and its fine detailing make it one of the most visually appealing and historically fascinating pieces in recent years. The rust-toned surface gives it a vintage, almost bronze-like charm, while the lyrebird design remains sharply visible, dancing in contrast against the aged background. Collectors love that this coin tells a story. Every mark, every shade of patina, represents years of existence, handling, and passage through time. It's like holding a miniature piece of living history. And because the phenomenon that caused the rusted coloration was extremely rare and localized, only a handful of genuine examples have ever been documented in this perfect combination of condition and color. Adding to its charm is the fact that it's still a circulated coin, meaning it survived the rigors of daily life but retained its remarkable distinctiveness. The visual appeal, the rarity, and the unexpected beauty all combine to create an irresistible magnet for collectors and investors alike. Now, let's talk about demand, because this coin isn't just rare, it's legendary. Over the past few years, the 2016 Rust 10-cent coin has become one of the hottest items in the numismatic market. Auction houses in Australia and internationally have seen bidding wars break out for these elusive pieces, with collectors fighting to add this mysterious coin to their prized collections. The rarity of this coin is unmatched because its condition cannot be replicated. It's not about mint errors or double strikes. It's about nature and time working in harmony to create a coin that is both scientifically fascinating and aesthetically captivating. This makes it unique in the world of coin collecting, a perfect blend of history, chemistry, and art. Now, here's the part that always leaves people speechless: the market value. The 2016 Australian 10-cent Rust circulated condition rare coin is currently valued at an incredible $170,800 in today's auction market. That's right. A coin originally worth just 10 cents is now commanding prices that rival luxury cars, property deposits, and even gold bars. This is the kind of transformation that makes the world of numismatics so exciting. To see something so small and seemingly ordinary become a global collectible phenomenon is nothing short of magical. And the upward trend isn't slowing down. Prices for this coin have been increasing year after year as collectors realize just how few genuine examples exist in the world. When we talk about coins as investments, this is the perfect example. It's a living testament to how rarity, beauty, and demand can combine to create monumental value. Every serious Australian coin collector dreams of owning one, and every auction that features it turns into a showcase of passion and prestige. If you're watching this and thinking, could I have one of these coins? The answer is, it's possible. You might already have one hidden away in your old coin jar or in a family collection passed down through generations. The key is to examine your 10-cent coins carefully. Look for a 2016 date and pay attention to its color. A genuine rust coin will have a rich reddish-brown tone while still showing the lyrebird design clearly and sharply. If you think you've found one, do not attempt to clean it. Cleaning can destroy the very surface features that make it valuable. Instead, place it in a protective case or capsule to prevent further exposure to moisture or oils. If possible, get it evaluated by professional grading services, as an authenticated example can dramatically increase in value. And most importantly, never underestimate any coin. Sometimes the greatest treasures aren't shining brightly in mint state. They're hiding quietly in the everyday coins that pass through our hands. The 2016 Rust coin is living proof of that. The 2016 Australian 10-cent Rust circulated condition rare coin stands as a remarkable symbol of how time and nature can transform something ordinary into something priceless. From a humble piece of change to an auction room superstar, this coin's journey is nothing short of legendary. At a stunning current market value of $170,800, it has become one of the most sought-after modern Australian coins in existence, a perfect blend of history, rarity, and natural beauty. For collectors, it's not just a coin. It's an heirloom, a story, a piece of Australia's cultural and numismatic identity. Next up, don't mind coin number 3. To understand the value of the 1,998 Australian 10-cent coin, we need to go back to its roots, to the Royal Australian Mint, where precision, art, and national identity meet. The 10-cent coin has been part of Australian currency since 1966, but the 1998 issue holds a special place in the hearts of collectors because of its stunning craftsmanship, low survival rate in top condition, and subtle variations that make it stand apart from the rest. During the late 1990s, Australia was going through a major shift in coin production. Minting technology was being refined, and quality control was at its peak. Yet despite the huge numbers minted, only a handful of the 1998 10-cent coins have survived in fine condition coins that retain the shine, the precision, and the perfect balance that defines numismatic excellence. This was also an era when Australia's currency design represented more than money. It represented culture and confidence as we approach the new millennium. The 1998 10-cent coin symbolizes that transition bridging the past and the future of Australia's minting tradition. Now, what exactly makes this coin so special? The 1998 Australian 10-cent fine condition coin is instantly recognizable for its crisp, deeply engraved lyrebird design, that beautiful, detailed symbol of Australia's wildlife, created by Stuart Devlin, one of the greatest coin designers in the world. In a fine-condition specimen, you can see every detail of the lyrebird's intricate feathers, the elegant curve of its tail, and the perfectly defined background lines that shimmer under the light. The edges remain razor-sharp, and the metallic tone still glows with that original silvery brilliance that collectors crave. What truly sets it apart is how few examples remain untouched by circulation wear. While millions of these coins were minted for everyday use, only a fraction survived in mint or near-mint state. Most were used, spent, and eventually replaced. The few that remain in fine condition are the treasures every serious collector dreams of, owning coins that carry both beauty and rarity in perfect harmony. It's not just a coin. It's a small piece of Australian art, frozen in time and preserved against all odds. When it comes to demand, the 1998 fine condition 10-cent coin is now one of the most hunted coins in Australia's numismatic circles. Over the last few years, its reputation has skyrocketed thanks to limited high-grade examples surfacing at major auctions, and every time one appears, it sparks fierce bidding wars. Collectors are chasing this coin not only for its historical significance, but also because it represents the golden age of Australian minting. It's a coin that combines rarity, age, and condition, the three pillars that drive coin value higher and higher. Now, let's talk about the number that has everyone talking: the current market value of the 1998 Australian 10-cent fine condition rare coin. Right now, this stunning piece is fetching an incredible $150,800 in today's auction market. Yes, you heard that right, $150,800 for a coin you could once pick up in loose change. This isn't an exaggeration. This is reality in the booming world of coin collecting. As awareness grows, so does competition, and every fine condition example that appears only pushes the ceiling higher. The market for Australian coins, especially the 10-cent denomination, has never been stronger. Collectors, investors, and even museums are recognizing the true cultural and financial value locked inside these small silver masterpieces. When a coin like this hits the market, it's not just sold, it's fought for. And that's what makes it so extraordinary. Now, if you're watching this thinking, could I possibly have one of these? The answer is absolutely. Start by checking your 10-cent coins from 1998. Look for coins that show strong detail in the lyrebird's feathers and minimal signs of wear. If your coin still has that bright silver luster and crisp edge definition, you could be holding a serious treasure. Store it carefully, never clean or polish it, as this can ruin its surface and drastically reduce its value. Instead, place it in a protective holder or capsule. Once it's graded, its true value can be locked in and even increase over time. And here's a tip from experienced collectors: as demand rises, focus on coins from years that had smaller mint runs or design variations. The 1998 issue has proven that even coins from the late 20th century can explode in value if preserved perfectly. The next ultra-rare coin might already be sitting in your collection. You just need to know what to look for. The 1998 Australian 10-cent fine condition rare coin is more than a piece of metal. It's a moment in Australia's history captured forever. From its exquisite lyrebird design to its mirror-like finish and its unbelievable value, it stands as a testament to what makes coin collecting so magical. At a jaw-dropping current market value of $150,800, this coin represents hope, excitement, and discovery. It proves that hidden treasures still exist, not in ancient ruins or pirate chests, but right here, in our everyday coins. So before you spend that next 10-cent piece, take a closer look. You might just be holding one of the rarest and most valuable coins in Australia. And remember, we at Big Buks Coins are here to help you uncover these treasures, one coin at a time. Next up, don't mind coin number 4. The year 1999 was a fascinating one for Australia, a time of technological progress, millennium excitement, and a renewed appreciation for national symbols. The Royal Australian Mint was operating at full strength, producing coins that reflected the precision and pride of the nation. The 10-cent coin, first introduced in 1966, has always held a special place in Australia's decimal history. Its iconic lyrebird design, detailed, elegant, and timeless, celebrates one of the most distinctive and musical creatures of our land. But in 1999, something extraordinary happened. A small and very limited number of 10-cent coins were struck with exceptional quality, metal consistency, and die precision, resulting in a series of coins that would later become one of the most talked-about rarities in Australian numismatic history. While millions of regular 10-cent coins were produced that year, very few have survived in circulated condition with such incredible clarity, tone, and integrity. Those few pieces with their almost untouched details and gleaming surfaces, despite decades of circulation, have become the ultimate collector's dream. Now, let's talk about what makes the 1999 circulated 10-cent coin so breathtakingly rare. First, its detail and preservation are unlike most coins of its era. Even though it was released into public circulation, many of these rare examples retained a distinct, almost unblemished finish, a deep, metallic shine that still glimmers when held under light. The lyrebird's feathers are etched with such clarity that you can see every delicate curve and strand, as if the coin were freshly minted. The edges of these coins are crisp, and the queen's portrait on the obverse shows fine engraving precision. The hairlines, facial contours, and crown details all stand out sharply. Collectors often describe this coin as a circulated miracle, because of how well some of these pieces have survived compared to their peers. Some variations in minting alignment and metal tone have also been discovered, adding even more intrigue to this already fascinating coin. These subtle minting quirks are what make experts and collectors go wild, driving up its desirability and market price. When we talk about rarity, we're not just talking about low numbers, we're talking about survivability. The 1999 10-cent coin might have entered circulation like any other coin, but the number of high-quality examples that still exist today is astonishingly small. Collectors across Australia and even internationally are on the hunt for these exceptional coins. Many coin experts agree that these 1999 specimens represent one of the most intriguing chapters in Australian minting history. Auction houses are seeing intense bidding wars whenever one appears, and the prices just keep rising. It's not just about metal value, it's about history, craftsmanship, and legacy. Owning a coin like this means holding a tangible piece of Australia's journey through time. The 1999 coin has become a must-have for any serious collection, and because demand is far higher than supply, its market worth keeps soaring year after year. For collectors, it's more than just money, it's prestige. It's about owning something so few will ever have the chance to find. And here's where the story gets truly incredible. The Australia 10-cent 1999 circulated condition rare coin is currently valued at a stunning $750,400 in today's auction market. That's right, a coin once used for buying gum or making small change could now buy you a new house, a high-end car, or even change your financial life. What's even more exciting is that the value has been increasing steadily year after year. As more collectors enter the market and as awareness spreads through social media and auction networks, prices are reaching levels once thought impossible for coins of this denomination. Experts believe this trend will continue, as there's no sign of the collector demand slowing down. With only a handful of high-quality examples left, each one that surfaces adds to the mystery and to the market fire. Now, if you're watching this and thinking, could I have one of these coins? The answer is yes, it's possible. The beauty of Australian coins is that treasures like this sometimes hide in the most ordinary places. Start by checking your old jars, piggy banks, and coin albums. Look for the 1999 10-cent coin, but pay attention to its condition. Coins with clear lyrebird details, minimal scratches, and preserved luster are the ones to look for. Even if your coin shows a bit of wear, it might still carry substantial collector value if the overall detail remains sharp. If you think you've found one, do not clean it. Cleaning can ruin the natural patina and reduce its worth significantly. Instead, store it safely in a coin capsule or protective flip. Then, consider having it authenticated by professionals. Grading your coin can multiply its market value. And always stay updated with current market trends by following channels like Big Buks Coins, because as demand grows, opportunities like these can appear when you least expect them. The 1,999 Australian 10-cent circulated condition. Rare coin is more than just currency, it's a time capsule, a work of art, and a symbol of Australian heritage. From its flawless design to its remarkable preservation, it represents a level of craftsmanship that collectors dream of finding. With a current market value of $750,400, this coin stands tall among Australia's most sought-after numismatic treasures. It has proven that even the smallest denomination can hold extraordinary power when history, rarity, and passion come together. So, the next time you handle a handful of coins, take a closer look. Because that one 10-cent piece sitting unnoticed in your wallet could be the next big discovery, a small circle of metal that tells a massive story. Here at Big Buks Coins, we bring you real stories, real treasures, and real opportunities from Australia's coin world. So if you love hunting for hidden gems, if you believe in turning small finds into big bucks, then make sure to subscribe, like, and hit the bell icon because we're just getting started. Your next life-changing discovery might be one coin away. This is Big Buks Coins, reminding you that every coin has a story, and every story can make you rich.